babes. Let me tell you, I have been able to walk down that ramp holding this championship after fighting my heart out for it more times than any other woman in this company's history. I took it for granted, for real. After the last few hikes down here, seeing all my babes' faces in the crowd, I realized just how happy it makes me every single time. But I'll be honest with you, as much as it fires me up to take that victory lap, it also never gets easier. Never gets easier to catch my breath. Never gets easier to put a smile on and show up. You see, the thing with strength is that it goes hand in hand with struggle. Real strength doesn't come from what your job title is or what championship you hold. It comes from your spirit. It comes from making that walk even on days you don't want to. It comes from not just saying you're that bitch, but proving it time and time again. Which brings me to the woman who doesn't understand that. A woman who's used and abused everyone, cost people their livelihoods, their families, and their long-term health. She's the woman who thinks I'm gonna be next on her little hit list. Empress, you stayed your sneaky ass away from me all this time. I don't think it's out of respect. I think it's because you know I'm built different. So, let's get right to it. If you want this championship, if you want my spot as the face of OCWFED, if you want to be the woman you thought you were going to be when you tricked your idiot husband into marriage, why don't you bring your goofy ass out here and try to take it from me?
Blah, blah, blah. You run your mouth way too much. And I get it. You think because you're the longest reigning women's champion, you're on some untouchable mountain? You know who else ran their mouth way too much? Tara. And you know else was the longest reigning champion? Furiosa, or Heather, or as I like to call her, last year's trash. But I'll give you your props, Deb. I can call you that, right? So congrats, Deb. You've proven you can be dat bitch. You have done something most women in this division only wish they were able to do. But let's keep it 100. You think I've been avoiding you? Nah, bitch. We've just been on 2 different roads up until recently. When you decided to stick that wide nose into my business and started messing with my girls. You see, I have kind of gotten a rep for putting bitches down that seem to get out of line when it comes to getting in my way. You claim you're built different, but I hate to break it to you, but you're not. You were nothing before winning that title, and when I come and take it from you, you'll go back to being nothing. Because you're just a frightened little girl wearing grown woman's clothes. And I'm gonna show you exactly who you're fucking with. Oh, wow, that's a gusher. That looks like that hurts. You still in there, Deb? Can you still hear me? You see, I hate when I have to repeat myself. Something about it just makes me nuts. So I'm only gonna say this once. This isn't gonna be some Chris Angel mind games, lurking in the shadows type bullshit like you did with House of Faith. I'm not gonna shake your hand and say, "Jeepers, Deb, you're really strong like Sheehan." I'm gonna beat your ass to death and take what's mine, but not only will I take back my title, I'm also gonna take your love for wanting to be in the company. This is an eye for an eye. And let's just say I haven't finished taking my pound of flesh off your raggedy ass. So as you lay there, I want you to think long and hard about what's in store for you. Because bitch, this is just the beginning of something you never should have fucked with, and the end of something you have been trying so hard to keep hold of. You should have stayed in your lane. Welcome to the wrong side of the road, bitch.